Today we are going to review a dummy battery with the wire adapter that is supposed to go into the blind spot, which I reviewed a year or two ago. Adapter, and it'll fit in a Canon EOS R camera. I looked around for multiple adapters that would go into this DC slot on the blind spot, and there were some I thought might fit and I wasn't too sure, so I just opted to go for the blind spot official power adapter, even though there were reviews saying that the dummy battery and cord stopped working after 1 to 5 uses. I'm hoping that is not the case with this dummy battery and cord that will go into the bottom of this camera, and then the port will take these Sony batteries, the NPF 970s and smaller of the NPF series. These ones just last longer than the smaller ones. So what you're going to want to do is open up of your Canon EOS, match up the battery as you normally would, click, and there should be a rubber piece on the inside right here of the EOS R. You just pull that out, it won't break anything, and line up the dummy battery cable with that hole, and then snap, because the Canon cameras will not power on if this is not latched. It's kind of a little weird setup how the battery is this side. Normally on Canons it's right here where you can just pull that flap down, so it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. The blind spot top, this right here in the DC port of the blind spot, and then match up these two circles to these two while pressing down. There. If all works, this will light up, and then the screen did turn on. So what you have to do then is to make sure it's working all the way, open up the screen, and then officially flip the power switch. And yep, no trouble getting power to the camera. As you can tell, the autofocus is working just fine. And the autofocus takes a lot of power on cameras. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that since it turned on, the 4K recording should work and give you no issues. So let me go in the menu and start recording. I will put it on 4K all I, which is the highest setting for this camera. So after 10 minutes of recording, the battery was still doing fine. It was incredible. It was still at full capacity, and the menu showed the battery percentage as well. So that just proves that this battery pack and blind spot do indeed work on the Canon EOS R. So any reviews on their Amazon page that said it did not work are incorrect. I hope this lasts me at least a year, maybe 2 years, before I have to replace the dummy battery. Thank you for watching.